And we're live. Okay, let's get started. Okay, let's be sure we got to share this. Let's share, shall we? Okay, let's get started. Let me first share this everywhere so that we can get everybody over. Give me just a moment. Okay, so how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. It is the early half of the weekend. And hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Okay, sorry about that. Now we are good. Okay, as soon as you come on, just let me know that you're here, please, so that we can get started. I have provided well, we'll just wait for a couple people to show up. Come on before we get started. Let's just wait just a moment. Let me know that you're here. Just say hello, say something so I know that you're here. Please, because I can't really see who's on, who's not on. Please be sure to share and invite people over. Please share the link as much as you want. This is a public card pool, so anybody and everyone is welcome and invited. Damn it. I'm not ignoring you. I'm sharing it. So if you're on, just say hello and let me know that you're here, please. I can't tell. So if you're here, like I said, just say hello. Let me know that you're here. Today, I am pulling cards for the full moon. Remember that the full moon is to release things that no longer serve us. You can do some cord cutting. You can set some intentions. You can literally do whatever it is that you want for the full moon. The full moon is usually for endings, to bring things to an end, okay? If you are doing anything for the full moon tonight, it was actually last night, but you get the 3 days before and the 3 days after, or I work with the day before, the day of, and the day after, but it varies for anybody. Sometimes other people say 3 days, other people say 7 days. It's whatever is your preference, whatever your belief is. Now, if you're doing anything for the full moon, please, I would love to hear what it is. Just let me know what it is in the chat so that I love to hear what everybody does for the full moon. You know what? I actually have, I have a baño that I have. Let me see. I think might be for the new moon. Let me check. I got this off of, let's see. Oh, it's a full moon. Okay. It is a full moon herbal bath limpia. Can't see the words. See? That's what it is. Whoa. I actually pulled it. I printed this from a website. Damn. I know. Let me find it. I'm going to find it real quick so I post it, because what it is a full moon herbal bath. And I will read what it is for you, and then I'll try to post it in here. This baño, a baño is a bath. The baño will help rid your body, mind, emotions, and auric field of negative mental self-talk and external message that may be causing you difficulties at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Read these instructions well in advance so that you have all the materials and ingredients you will need. Do not omit any step. It is important that you set aside ample time to pray, reflect, and prepare. Ideally, this bath should be taken during the full moon, but it may also be taken on either 3 consecutive nights, the day before, the day of, and the day after the full moon, or on the day or night before the full moon, or the day or night of the full moon, or the day or night after the full moon. That's kind of what I was going with, the day before, the day of, and the day after, or at any time during the waning phase of grandmother moon. Okay, so this is, it's good. I like it. I will find the website so that I can post it in the comments so that you can know where to get it at. Oh, there it is. So again, if you're here and you would like me to pull a card for you, all you have to do is introduce yourself. Let me know who you are. And let's see, what's today going to be? Hit me with something that you would like to release or cut cut from your life that no longer serves you. Don't be specific like, oh, I want to cut Jane out of my life. No. Let me know of something you want to get rid of during this full moon. Something you want to release, a cord you want to cut. Hit me with something you want to let go of for this full moon. Okay. So again, if you would like a card pull, just introduce yourself and then hit me with something you want to release for this full moon. Okay. The cards we are working with today are Shamanic Healing. This is my favorite deck. And also, as a bonus, I'm going to pull The Universe Has Your Back card. Okay. So if you would like a card pull, just let me know. Again, if you would like a card pull, all you have to do is introduce yourself and then hit me with something you would like to release during this full moon. Okay. And then in the meantime, I will find that website because I really want to share that full moon baño with you guys. Babyismo.org. There it is. So you guys are here. There it is. Okay, I found it. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me for my pop-up live full moon live card pull. Remember, the full moon was last night, but you have for me, my preference is I work with the full moon the day before, the night of, and the night after. That varies for different people. Some, like I said, some people do 3 days before, 3 days after. I even have read so far as to go 7 days before and 7 days after. But like I said, I am before, of, and after. So we are still in plenty of full moon time to do any rituals, to do any work we have, to set intentions, to journal, to reflect, to do whatever it is that you wish to do during this full moon. Full moons are for releasing things. So in order to get a card pull today, all you have to do is introduce yourself to me. Let me know who you are. Hey, I'm Anna, or I'm Elizabeth, or I'm whoever. And then I want you to hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon. Okay. You don't have to get all specific. Just hit me with something you want to let go of. Okay. So I found the website. So let me find the baño. Is that a blog? Full moon post. Let's see. Oops. Whoa. I don't know what I just did. No, let's see. Okay, let's do this for Elizabeth. Hello, I'm Elizabeth. I would like to release any negative energy that I'm carrying around. This pertains to my depression. All right, so let's okay. I'm going to make a suggestion for those that are interested or for those that are willing to do it. One way that you can release release things during the full moon is get a white piece of paper and a red pen, if you have it, and write down what it is that you wish to release. You write it down on this paper. If you're able to go outside and do it, if weather permits to do that, step outside, fold it up or whatever it is and burn it. Please make sure it's a whole, fire safe situation. Burn it, and you can either bury the ashes or you could, I don't think you can bury the ashes in the earth. Okay. And that is a way that is a ritual for releasing. So I think I've shared that with you guys before. So give that a try if you're interested. If it resonates with you, please do so. And Elizabeth. All right. So let's pull for you, Elizabeth. Shall we? All right. What, Mom? Were you talking to me? Oh, are you sure? Did you say something? Are you serious? I swear I heard you say something. Okay. Let's call in our divine spiritual support team today. Everybody's, and we're talking about spirit, we're talking about ancestors, spirit guides, angels, guardian angels. We're calling in the entire team today, and we're asking you come through with any messages that you have for us during this for this full moon. Okay. Can you spread them in the yard? No, you cannot spread them in the yard. You want to bury them. You don't want to spread them in the yard. They're not like people ashes. You want to bury them. Do not spread. All right. So Elizabeth, let's see what your divine spiritual support team has for you during this full moon. They're going to talk to you in regards to your depression. That's what's coming up for me. So let's see what they have to say. Elizabeth. Okay, here we go. The cards that came up for you are psychic development, growth, and healing energy. Okay. So, oh, do me a favor. If you guys are here, please share the link. Please. Oh, you guys want to see something? My mom crocheted me a head wrap. You see it? It's black. I can't see if it's crocheted because I've been trying to find a wrap that fits for my head, and I ordered something on Amazon that wasn't really a wrap, but I was going to turn it into wrap, and my mom and my daughter were making fun of me. So my mom has crocheted me a head wrap. Look, she did a little overlapping thing, and it fits perfect on my head. I love it. The main reason why I wear wraps is number one, for purposes and ancestral purposes, and also because I don't have to put my hair up, so it doesn't make my head hurt. I can just kind of let my hair down, and my head doesn't hurt. And also because it soaks up the sweat because I'm constantly sweating. Anyway, so yes, sharing my mommy's work. My mommy made me this head wrap. See, the back is open. I don't need the back cover. I just need it here, so we're good. All right, Elizabeth, psychic development, growth, and healing energy. Let's start with your psychic development. First and foremost, let's start with the fact that you already know that you also have, spiritual gifts. You have spiritual abilities. They're going to look different. They don't look like mine. They don't look like your sisters. They don't look like your grandmothers. They look different. They are unique to you. So they're there. You know they're there, but you kind of don't believe in the fact that they exist. You kind of like, yeah, whatever. I don't have them. Okay. But you know you do. They want you to know, yes, you have the gifts and you can develop them and you can enhance them and you can strengthen them. However, your current state of depression is not going to allow for that right now. You are not in the space or in the mindset to be open to doing those, to be open to even acknowledging them or understanding them or embracing them or strengthening them, because you're in a state of depression, which you already know. You're going through the process. You're going through some things, and that's fine. But they want you to know that these are there and they're ready to start being developed. They're ready to start being recognized, understood. So they're sitting there waiting. So when you get through this whole depression situation, because it's obviously a process, they're going to be there waiting for you, okay? Growth and healing energy. It's like one can't function without the other, going both ways. We are constantly growing, and you are hindering your growth right now because you are so stuck in your depression. Yes, you are acknowledging it, and yes, you understand that it's there, and that's definitely an important step, but you're kind of sitting in it. You're kind of focusing on it. Like you're kind of like, yep, I'm depressed. Yep, I'm depressed. Yep, I'm depressed. And I understand that it was a big step for you to vocalize it because that's important. However, understanding it, acknowledging it, vocalizing it in order to move through it is great, but don't sit in it too much. Don't like set up camp. It's like they're showing that you're getting your picnic table out and your chair and your shade, because you're going to stay there for a while because you finally said it and you finally came to terms with the fact that you are depressed. So you're hindering your growth right now because they want you to kind of just, yes, you're depressed, but let's start working to get out of it. Let's not spend so much time talking about it and doing any of that, because you've already vocalized it. So it's time for you to do what's the next step for you. With that comes healing energy. In order for you to heal, you have to allow yourself to grow. In order to grow, you have to allow yourself to heal. So that's what they want you to do with these two. Keep that in mind. In order for you to grow, you have to give yourself permission to heal. In order for you to heal, you have to want to grow. Okay, so that's how they want you to use those words side by side, back and forth constantly. Okay. So that is for you. If you guys are just joining us right now, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. And if you would like a card pulled, all you have to do is introduce yourself and hit me with something that you want to release for this full moon, okay? Again, I am Anna Romero. I am the voice and the creator behind Goddess Guidance, this YouTube channel, as well as on Instagram and Facebook. You can visit my website, which I have posted in the chat. And on my website, you can find my blog. You can find the link to this YouTube channel. You can find events that are coming up, ways to contact me, ways to work with me, and testimonials from people that have worked with me in the past. Okay. All right. So Elizabeth, let me pull your final card, which is the universe has your back. So let's see. The universe has your back. Let's see. What's the universe want to say to you today during this full moon? Elizabeth, these cards are stuck. Jeez Louise. Elizabeth, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So that is the universe has your back card, Elizabeth. Okay, so there you go. All right. If anyone else would like a card pull, all you have to do is introduce yourself and let me know, and hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon. Oh, let me see. Maybe if I go to blogs, I'll find it. Blog. Let's see. I know it's in here. There it is. I found it. Okay. I am going to copy this and share it in the chat. Okay. So that we have it. It's the baño I was talking about. The full moon herbal bath limpia. This is it. This is what I was talking about. It's not mine. I'm going to put the link to the website, which I found it at. Let's see. I posted the link to the herbal bath for the full moon. Go check it out. The ingredients are super simple. They're super simple. I think I had them all in my yard. I didn't even see it. Anyway, take a look at it. It's really great. It's really cool. I have been meaning to do it. I have to admit I was slacking, so I haven't been consistent with it. Thank you for being here. If you're just joining us, if you would like your card pulled for the full moon, all you have to do is introduce yourself and hit me with something that you want to release for the full moon. Remember, the full moon is a time for releasing things, whether it's, approaching it in the matter of actually releasing something or wanting to cut cords. With usually cutting cords is with people. That's actually how I've experienced it. So if you're ready to cut some cords or you're ready to release things or stuff, do so, man. Just do it. You have tonight. The full moon was last night, but you can still work with the full moon energy tonight. Set those intentions or write lists of things that you want to release or the cords that you want to cut. Go outside and burn them under the full moon. Please make sure it is a fire safe situation so no one gets hurt. And burn it under that full moon. Absorb that energy. Let her embrace you. Let her work through you. Let her flow through you. It's a lot more magical than people actually believe that it is. And once you experience it, it's great. I love the full moon energy. She's fantastic. All right. So if you would like to know more about me, or if you would like to book a reading with me, you can do so on my website. Oops. You could do so on my website, and I will post it again in the chat. It is AnnaMRomero.com. Let's see. She's not going to be here. Anyway, AnnaMRomero.com, and it's at the top of the chat. On my website, you can find my blog/journal. You can read some testimonials from people that have worked with me in the past. You can book readings. There's ways for you to contact me, and there's the link to this YouTube channel, and there are upcoming and past events that I posted on there as well. Okay. So I also I just posted the link to a full moon bath limpia that I happened upon from someone that I follow on IG. So it's from Maestra Grace. So this is what it is. So this is what it is. And I printed it out for my reference, but I did post the link so that you guys can access it as well and check it out and see if it works for you. I'm not promoting it. I'm simply sharing a resource that I came upon for the full moon that I'm sure some of you will be interested in checking out as well. So if you are just joining me, I am Anna Romero. I am the creator and the voice behind Goddess Guidance on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Today, we are doing a live full moon card pull. So we're using the energy from the full moon to pull some cards and see what it is that your divine spiritual support team would like to share with you. And by that, I'm talking spirit guides, ancestors, spirit, guardian angels, anybody that supports you from the spiritual realm. That is your divine spiritual support team. Okay. And if you would like me to pull a card for you, all you have to do is introduce yourself and hit me with something that you want to release for this full moon. Okay. For example, we had Elizabeth say she wants to release any negativity that she's carrying that, pertains to her depression. That's what she wanted to release. So you don't have to go into detail. You could just be as vague as you would like, because all that matters is that, you know what, you understand it, and you know what it means to you. Okay. So whenever you guys are ready, just let me know. Also, if you happen to be doing any work tonight for the full moon, I would love to hear what it is. Please share it in the chat. whether you are setting out your stones and your crystals to recharge under the full moon, whether you're making moon water, whether you are having, you know, a chanting or a singing or a dancing full moon ritual, anything along those lines, please, please, I would love to hear about it. Please share it in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, I am Anna Romero, and I am the Goddess Guidance page, and everything is me. That is me. So thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for taking time out to share the link. Thank you for taking the time out to come over and check it out and see what's going on, and to take advantage of the fact that today, you know, Spirit has asked me to come on and pull cards for people today for the full moon. Okay, so let's hear it. Let me know if you would like a card pull. Normally, I go live on my Facebook page, on the Goddess Guidance Facebook page, but I am transitioning everything over to my YouTube channel so that it is available to everyone, and you don't have to follow me, or you don't have to do, you know, you don't have to be specific to that to Facebook or to Instagram to access the videos. All right. Today, the cards that we are working with are the Shamanic Healing. This is the first deck. This is how I'm pulling the cards from and doing the mini reading. And then as a backup, I'm doing something a little extra, and I'm pulling The Universe Has Your Back card. Oops. Okay. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay. So thank you for being here again. If you guys would like a card pulled. Oh, my connection is unstable. Okay, my connection is back. It was a little unstable, but it's back now. So, oh, these are golden. My mom just made me this. She just crocheted me this head wrap, and it is everything. I love it. I don't have to put my hair up so my head doesn't hurt, and it keeps it all together, and it serves the purpose that I need it for, and I love it. So shout out to my mommy for crocheting me a head wrap, and I think she's going to make me more. Mom, are you going to make me more? Yeah. If you would like a card pulled for the full moon today, well, it was yesterday. If you would like a full moon card pull, all you have to do, I'm asking that you introduce yourself and you hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon, okay? You don't have to be specific. You don't have to do any of that. Just a little something about what you want to release. Wait, what the heck? Oh, you can also, well, I guess I can just add it. I can add it in the description. I swear, I get tired of those. I don't like when people promotion text me. Anyway, thank you guys all for being here. Let me know what you guys are doing for this full moon. I intended to do some things, but I didn't. So instead, I've decided to take this opportunity of the day after, which is today of the full moon, and do some journaling and get some things out, sort some things out, because I'm obviously not going to get out there and do what I intended to do. I would like to make full moon moon water again, because that, I don't know, there's something about the taste of full moon water. I mean, moon water that just, it's, well, we think it's different. We can taste it and we appreciate it because it's more, how can I explain it? It is so much more rich, so to speak. A more rich water taste. I don't know. I can't explain it, but that's what it tastes like to me. If you guys would like a card pulled, oh shit. So let me know if you guys want me to pull cards for you, just briefly. We're just doing little quick mini readings for using the full moon energy today. Here we go. All you have to do is introduce yourself. Just let me know who you are and let me know, just share with us something quick and brief that you would like to release during the current full moon. The full moon is intense, you guys. It's really, really intense. A lot of people often feel like it's just in our heads, or it is just the moon. And that's fine because it's obviously true for some people. However, when you decide to truly immerse yourself into the spirituality and the magic of it all, and you actually give yourself permission to, you're open to experiencing it, it really is pretty rad. It's very dope. And the full moon for me brings about, it's like this downpour of like this, I can't, it's like of a feeling of, it's a downpour of whatever intense emotion I'm being asked to go through. So if I'm going through something heavy or through a little sad, something a little sad, during the full moon, it like puts pressure down on me to just get it out, to let myself process it and to stop holding it in or to stop putting it on the back burner. If it's something analytical that I'm supposed to be going through, it like, it stacks everything in my head, but it also shows like these different avenues or these different approaches that I can take. And that forces the analytical aspect of whatever I may be going through. So it's a downpour of whatever it is I'm supposed to be going through, or whatever, spirit is asking me to work through at the time in a more intense manner. I can't explain it. It's so much more. It's just a feeling that is just, obviously it's individual, to everybody, but that's how I feel it. That's how I experience it. Right now, the full moon energy in this moment, I am being asked to decide where my focus is going to be and decide how I actually am going to, not how I'm going to, but whether I'm going to follow through with things or I'm not. It's that moment to just figure it out. I'm going to do it or I'm not. And if I'm not going to do it, stop wasting my time. Stop, starting things that I'm not going to finish. Whatever it is that's going to happen, I just need to decide now. And that's what I'm working with right now in this current full moon. So I'm releasing, I guess, indecisiveness. I'm releasing, I think it's mainly a lot of self-conscious fears. Releasing that. Definitely, that's where I'm at with that. See, and I didn't even vocalize it until now. Okay, but I digress. If you would like some cards pulled for today's full moon, all you have to, I'm asking that you introduce yourself and that you hit me with something that you would like to release for this full moon. Now, the reason I ask for things, because I like and I appreciate an energetic exchange of some sort. So while I'm on here and obviously I'm gifting card pulls, little mini readings right now, I still ask that some sort of energetic exchange takes place, because it's good for, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I appreciate that even if it's a small, brief, energetic exchange, so that's all I'm asking. Just let me introduce yourself and hit me with something that you would want to release during this full moon. And every time I pull cards, it's the same situation. I ask for something. I ask that you maybe drop an affirmation with us, or, share with a self-care. It will always be something, because not only is the energetic exchange important in my eyes, it also, we provide so many different resources for everyone. We provide information for someone that may need it at the time, or we open up, doors or opportunities for people that, are, feeling as though they're at their wits' end and they're kind of not really seeing anything new or different available to them. So we are definitely resources and support for each other, first and foremost. That's very important. And that right there is the reason I host my women's circles. I started them back in 2017, but I was very inconsistent with them because I had a hard time figuring out what the setting was going to be. First, we were meeting at pizza places and eating, and then it turned out that, we were meeting at my house, and then we were meeting at a little conference room that my friend had available, and it just was so inconsistent. I couldn't figure it out, and that was just not working out. So it kind of just dwindled away, and then I was asked to step back for, health reasons. And now it is time, even though we're going through, the world's chaos right now, it is currently time to bring those back. So I was at some point actually doing them virtually. I'm not doing that anymore. I've been asked to do them locally in Bakersfield, and they're going to be outdoors at a park because the weather is definitely permitting that. And it is just going to be a relaxed outdoor situation. Okay. So there's that. And those are going to start within the next month or so. I made the announcement probably a week ago that they were going to start coming out, and I want to be sure that everybody has the opportunity to start looking at them, being aware of them, so they can plan when they come out. All right. If you're just joining us, thank you for being here. I am Anna Romero. I am the voice and the creator behind Goddess Guidance here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. So on Instagram, I am Goddess_Guidance 12, the number 12. And on Facebook, I'm Goddess Guidance 12, no space. And then here on YouTube, I am Anna R Goddess Guidance, or Goddess Guidance Anna R. I don't know, it's one way or the other. Anyway, if you would like me to pull cards for you today for this full, all you have to do, all I ask is that you introduce yourself, let me know who you are, and hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon. In the chat, I have posted a link, the link to a blog about full moon herbal bath limpia. So I happened upon this a while ago. I've had it with me for a while, but I haven't shared it or done anything with it. But here it is for you guys. I have posted the link. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. I have posted the link in the chat so that you can go take a look at it. Maybe you like it. Maybe it works for you. And maybe you'll even do yourself a full moon limpia today. I think the ingredients are pretty, let's see. It's copal resin or white sage. You can also use mugwort instead. I don't know. The ingredients are in here. Full moon tonight. I would love to hear it in the chat. I like to hear everybody's ideas, everybody's experiences, because like I said, it presents new opportunities for other people and it offers support and new ideas, and that's cool. If you are just joining us, I am pulling cards for today's full moon. If you would like me to pull cards for you, all I ask is that you introduce yourself and you hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon. I keep repeating myself over and over and over, but I feel like I don't want people to miss what I'm trying to say, okay? The decks we're working with today for the mini reading are the Shamanic Healing cards, my favorite deck. And as a little extra, I'm also pulling a card from the Universe Has Your Back deck, okay? Please feel free to share the link with everybody. I won't be on for much longer. This is just going to be a little short pop-up. I won't be on for much longer. So be sure to get in here and let me know that you want your card pulled so that you don't miss it. You know what? Also, during this full moon, be sure, because I don't do astrology, I kind of read up on it, but I don't do astrology. But be sure that you guys are looking into what house you are currently in this Aries full moon. Be sure to check it out, because once you know that, it gives you the opportunity to figure out, to determine or decide what work you're going to do during the full moon, okay? And oh, hi, Tanika. All you have to do is just introduce yourself and hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon, today's full moon. Okay? This full moon is in for your sign, and that way you can determine what it is that you want to work on. It gives you something to focus on, and it really serves as a really good resource and allows us the opportunity to do focus work so that we're kind of not all over the place and we're not really, you know, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to do a little bit of this or maybe a little bit of that. What am I supposed to be releasing? What am I supposed to be thinking? Figure out what house to this full moon is in for your sign, and that'll tell you where to work or where you could focus at. So where this full moon energy is, you know, showing its face up in your sign, showing its face out in your sign. Okay. I don't even know. Oh, I usually use the Moonology book as reference from Yasmin Boland. I really, really like that book. No, I'm not promoting it. I'm simply letting you know what resources I use. And that gives you a lot of information as to where everything is, the houses and the signs and the moon phases. It's pretty great. I like it. I'd like to release, hi, Tanika. Thank you for being here. I'd like to release this muscle pain I'm having. It's hard to bake when your legs don't want to work. Woo, child. Yes, yes. And I too hope that you release that pain, that it flows right through you, and it's fine. It's find its new home elsewhere out in the air, just disintegrated. All right. So let's see, Tanika. Let's see what your divine spiritual support team has for you during today's Aries full moon. Let's see. Oh shit. All right. Let's see, Tanika. Okay, Tanika, your cards are struggle, past, present, and future, and ascension. Okay, struggle. aside from mentioning the fact that you have muscle pain, um, you are actually going through physical struggles with your physical being. Not only is it the pain, but it's trying to adjust to the different processes that you have to go through with your business because you do a lot of baking. So, for example, you do a lot of standing or you do a lot of repetitive bending and, bending, squatting, lifting, and a lot of stuff with your hands. Now, as they're showing you weather instances, your body's right now, our physical beings are strongly affected by the weather. Having said that, as you go through these different physical motions in your business, your body is all of a sudden responding a little bit differently, or it's screaming at you something new that you haven't heard before. For example, your hands may be hurting in a little different manner. They may not feel achy, but rather they feel maybe stuck or they feel strained, something different. And it's mainly, I'm being told that it's because of the current chaotic weather that tends to bounce back and forth currently in this time. Our bodies are just responding differently, and you're currently struggling with those new bodily responses. So they're asking that you definitely pay attention to what it is that your body is asking for. Give yourself the opportunity to is asking for. It might be a hand massage. It might be, having someone just gently rub your hands with some warm oil, or it might be whatever the case may be. Give yourself the opportunity to provide that relief for your body. Don't just try to go to the usual things that, like, rubbing aspartame on your back, or, elevating your feet. Your body might need something different. It might need some soaking. It might need some massaging. It's going to be different. It's going to require different methods of relief. So be sure that you're listening to that. Otherwise, you're going to continue with your body adjusting to these different I guess movements and not movements, but there's a specific word. These different, different movements that that you're required for your business. Okay, past, present, and future. What they're showing me is that you're making a lot of decisions based on a past experience that you have, and you're making a decision for the future, but you're not using the current. I mean, you're making a decision for the current moment, the present, but you're not using the circumstance in the present. You're referencing past experiences to make a decision about the present for something that you want to see in the future. And that right there is cloud. It's making things difficult for you. It's making things feel like they're impossible to resolve. It's making things seem like there is no answer for them, or that you're starting to doubt yourself. You're starting to feel as though you can't find a solution for something, or that you're kind of losing your touch in a sense of being able to figure things out in your life. So just take a breather, just relax for a moment, and just stay in the present when you're making a decision for something. It doesn't matter what it is, but stay in the present. Yes, we have past experiences that we can use as reference that serve as tools for us, but don't keep looking back to make a decision here. Okay, you already have this information inside of you. You have these experiences inside of you. All these tools and resources that you've accumulated from past experiences, they're sitting inside you, so you already have them. Just don't continue to look back to try to make a decision for the present to get an outcome in the future. Okay, sit right here. Yes, you have goals for the future. Yes, you've had past experiences that have taught you so many things. But when you're making a decision here in the present, stay here. Use the information and the circumstances that you have here to make this decision, okay? That's what they have for you in terms of past, present, and future. Ascension for you right now feels very painful. It feels like you're shedding a skin that just won't come off. It seems like, it's the dead skin, that we want to shed, but it's like you can't get it off. Like it's stuck on your shoulders and it can't come off, or you can't get it off your elbow and it's just stuck. So your ascension feels very, very, it feels very tough. It just feels like you're having a really hard time crawling out of the old skin that you've already shed. You've already evolved. You've already moved past these things, but you can't step out of the skin. It seems your ascension just feels stuck. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Don't get stuck. In order for you to flow through, or to scoot on over to the next phase of your ascension, you just got to give your body, or give your entire self, time to just relax. Don't try to force it. And you're acknowledging the fact that you're ready to go to the next phase, and you just want to step, but don't step. That little stone is just going to come right in front of you, and you're just going to be able to just cruise on through it. So just relax. Overall, they're just asking that you relax. Give yourself time to breathe. Give yourself time to just sit down and be like, whoo, I just need like rest. Like let your body relax so that you feel your shoulders drop. You feel your jaw loosen. You feel your arms kind of go just a little limp. You feel your back relax. Your muscles are going to hurt as you start to relax, and you start to relax them because we're always so tense. Your hips are going to hurt a little bit because they're so used to, being on the move and so much movement. And your legs, just let your legs kind of just, instead of keeping them crossed all the time, just kind of let them go where they're going to go. Your body just wants to go limp for just a little while. Just let it go limp. Don't freak out because it's going to feel weird, but just let your body go limp for just a little bit. Okay? That feels good. All right. That's what they have for you, Tanika. You all right, Mom?
Ouch.
Oh, okay. Do you need help? Oh, so your final card from Universe Has Your Back deck, Tanika, is Hope is the Conduit for Miracles. So that's to your final card, Tanika, from the Universe Has Your Back deck. Okay. I can relate on leg pain. Oh my gosh. Leg pain is the worst. I am so tired of it. I've just had my fill with that. Like it matters, right? I hope that resonated with you, Tanika. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate that you support me on all platforms, that you are in the groups, that you're on my page, that you're here. I greatly appreciate your presence and your support and your trust, first and foremost. So thank you. Thank you very much, Tanika. All right. If anyone else would like a little mini reading, all I ask is that you introduce yourself and you hit me with something that you would like to release during this full moon, the Aries full moon, okay? Be sure to check out what house this the full moon currently is in your sign so that you can figure out what work you want to do or where you want to focus on in terms of things you want to work on in your life during this full moon energy, okay? Also, I have posted a link to the curanderismo.org. It's a blog. That link is for a full moon herbal bath limpia. Go check it out. You're welcome, Tanika. Thank you. If it resonates with you, print it out or write it down or do whatever it is you want to do, but definitely take advantage of these resources. Again, I am not promoting it. I am simply sharing resources with you. Okay. It's not even that long. It's super short. Hopefully it resonates with you guys so that you can use it and it serves a purpose in your life to help clean. I recommend that everybody do limpias and cleansings, not only on your space, but on yourselves. And that may even be more than a little smudging. It might be more than a nap or relaxing. Sometimes it takes a little bit more assertive approaches, not aggressive, but something a little bit more assertive, because we collect so much shit all the time, whether it's through conversations or arguments through people, whether it's through frustrations. We sit in a car, we're in traffic, and we're just absorbing all this stuff, from cars and from the environment and everything. Just everything. We absorb so much, and we acted like a little smudge is going to fix it all. A little Palo Santo is going to fix it all. And sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you just need a little bit more. And your body and your mind and your heart and your soul, it's going to tell you when it needs more. It's going to tell you when that sage is just not enough. It's going to tell you. So listen, okay? Also, social media has a very strong influence these days on everything in life. Do your best to just be open to listening, to reading, but not mimicking and comparing, because what works for me may not work for you, may not work for Tanika, may not work for my mom. Don't get caught up in the mimicking and the comparing, because all that is just gonna funk up your soul. It's gonna funk up your mindset, and it's just gonna put you in a bad place that we could have just all avoided. But again, social media has a very strong influence in our lives, and it's our responsibility to be sure to use our discernment, right? Okay. If you guys are doing something for the full moon, I would love to hear about it. Please share it in the chat. Whether you're setting some intentions, you're doing some journaling, you're making moon water, you're charging, you're charging personal items or spiritual items aside from your stones and your stones and your crystals, anything. I would love to hear about it. There's so much out there that we learn, whether it be through, you know, or ancestors or our lineage or our family or our culture, through friends, through our professions. We learn so much, and everybody's just always so stuck on the moon water, the sage, you know, the crystals. There's just so much more. And I would love to hear more about what everybody experiences and what everybody has to share. So please drop it in the chat and let us know if you got something going on. Okay. If you would like a card pulled, I'm going to be on for just a little bit, maybe like 15 more minutes, and then it's a wrap. If you would like me to pull some cards for you for today's full moon, all I'm asking is that you introduce yourself and you hit me with something that you would like to release for this full moon. If you are local to Bakersfield, California, which is where I live, I am going to start hosting women's circles again. They will be on about a monthly basis. That's what I'm aiming for, but life happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen. They're going to be local. They're going to be outdoors at a park because the weather is currently permitting us to be outdoors more. All we have to do is bring a chair, sit down, and relax. Obviously, you know, and I'm saying outdoors because of the current worldly chaos. We're going to be outdoors. There's going to be spacing between us, and we have the opportunity to come together, to vent if we wish, to relax and support each other through life, through everyday life. There's no specific things that we talk about. There's no requirements in order to show up. The only rules that I have for the full moon circle, for the women's circle, are confidentiality and respect. That's it. And I take the confidentiality part I take it very serious. Meaning, if you participate in these circles or these gatherings, please don't go and have a conversation with your friend or your coworker or your mom and dad about the things that took place in the circle. That's private. Just like you wouldn't want me to go and share whatever you and I talked about or whatever you shared in the circle with anybody, my friends or family. So it's confidentiality is very, very important. And also respect. I don't want people coming at anybody else sideways, and I won't do it to anybody else. So respect is way up there with confidentiality. Okay. Those are going to come. I'm going to start setting up those women's circles within the next month. And it will probably be at a different park every time, just because everybody lives in different parts of town. So I'd like to, give everybody the opportunity to be, have the gathering close to them. They will be evening time is kind of tricky because apparently that's mosquito time. That's prime time mosquito time, and we are all trying to heal from the grotesque mosquito bites that we are being covered with. So I'm going to aim for possibly a weekend during the day so that we don't get eaten by mosquitoes. All right. So we have the women's circles. Also, I am going to start hosting raffles on my public page, Goddess Guidance page. And that will consist of, I will have a post. For example, I will have a post that'll say, take a picture of something that supports your mental state, and then put a little description with it, right? So say, for example, if journaling supports my mental health, right, I'm going to take a picture of my journal, and at the bottom, just put a brief description about it. That's it, right? Those are the kind of things that I ask. And if there's I will ask there to be a minimum. So I will say there has to be at least a minimum of 5 comments. We hit the 5 or we go past it, come the end of the raffle post, I will put all those names in a cup, shake them up, and I usually go live and I pull the name, and that person wins something. I am raffling card decks, books, bracelets, readings. I have an abundance of things that I have accumulated that I don't want to just sit there anymore. I have been fortunate enough to be able to buy these things, so I want to be able to gift them to people that win the raffles. So yes, those are the types of raffles that will be taking place. Okay. And those are going to start Monday. So keep your peepers peeped for that, because starting Monday, the raffle post would be up. And be sure to read. First, I'm going to post the raffle guidelines, and then the raffle post will be posted. So you get to read what it's about, what the rules are, what I'm asking you, what's the criteria, what are the guidelines, so that when you see the post, you know what it's going to take to participate and to be counted in towards the raffle. Okay. Okay, what else is there? Women's circles, the raffles. You'll be sure to check the link out for the full moon baño that I happened upon. And please, please, please be so kind as to visit my website. On my website, let's see, hold on. On my website, you will find, all right, on my website, you will find my blog/journal. You will be able to read testimonials from people that have worked with me, the link to my YouTube channel, ways to contact me, upcoming and past events, and also how to book a reading with me. All that is available on my website. So please, please take some time out to check it out. I have blogs that I just have blog posts from 2 weeks ago and just a week ago. So check those out. And also I'm coming out with another one probably within the next couple of days or so. I don't have a system for the blogs. I just post them according to how Spirit brings them to me. Okay. And that's how it goes. So a new one will be coming out soon. I have some stuff to talk about. The Spirit has dropped on me. Got some downloads coming through, some experience. So I'm going to be out there sharing that. Let's see. What else is there? I don't think I have anything else to share. If you would like a card pulled, a little mini reading today, right now for the full moon, all I'm asking is that you introduce yourself and you hit me with something that you would like to release for today's full moon, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Wait. I know that a lot of you are used to me going live on Facebook and only on Facebook, but I'm probably no longer going to do that. I'm going to transition everything to my YouTube channel because to me, it is a more universally available platform for everyone. And I like it. So I'm going to transition everything over here to my YouTube channel. Yes? Okay. I have an interview coming up with my niece in regards to her projects and her entrepreneurship and her creative projects that she has going on. I'm going to try to schedule that for next week, hopefully, but I will post the event on all my social media platforms as well as on my website. On the events tab on my website is where you'll be able to see some things that are coming up and things that have passed, okay? Because I believe the past events are still linked to the actual interviews. Yes, I believe they are, okay? That's going to be a live interview. We're going to come on YouTube and we're going to talk about the things that she has to share. There's some things that I want to ask her about and that I want her to share with all of you because she has some pretty kick-ass things going on. And I really, really want people to know about it and people to know about her because what she has to offer is a tremendous resource to a lot of people, especially women, but to a lot of people. Okay. All right. I'll be on for just a couple more minutes. Okay. Again, if you are just joining me, or you've been sitting there in the background, checking us out, listening to what I have to say, reading all the comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for trusting me. If you would like a card pulled / a mini reading right now, which is what I'm guided to offer, all I'm asking is that you introduce yourself and you hit us with something that you would like to release during this current full moon, the Aries full moon. It's Aries, right? I think so. The deck I am working with is the Shamanic Healing deck, which I think has become my favorite deck. This is my favorite. And as a little extra bonus, at the end of the little reading, I will pull a card from The Universe Has Your Back. And we'll know what it is the universe has to say to us. Today is the first day, the first official day that I am wearing my hair wrapped. I'm very happy about it. My mother has taken on the task to make and create and gift me with these head wraps. She's crocheting them and they are perfect. I don't have to have my hair up, which makes my head feel good because having my hair up and anything makes my head hurt. And number one, it's ancestral and spiritual first and foremost. And then it serves the purpose of head, pain relief in my head, and it dries up the sweat on my forehead too. Okay. And my mom is going to be making more for me, which I'm so grateful for because my mommy loves me without me. Oh, Mom. Mama, see, she likes me. Okay. 5 more minutes and then I'm gone. If you would like a little mini reading right now, all I ask is that you introduce yourself. Hey, my name is Anna. And then hit me with something you would like to release during today's full moon, this current full moon. Hi, my name is Anna, and I am releasing the nonsense and the laziness and the procrastination that just has been consuming me from the inside out. See? You could be as detailed as that or as simple as I'm just going to release the heaviness that's been weighing on my mind. I'm going to release the frustration that I've been dealing with. You know, it could be as detailed or as vague as you would like. Okay. So let's get to it. If you would like, if you're local, and the women's circles are going to be local to Bakersfield only. I'm not going to do them virtual anymore for now. They're just going to be local. And you can find information about that on my website. Actually, yes, you can find information about that on my website. I will be dropping that on my website. I think it'll be up by Monday-ish, maybe. You will find information about the Women's Circle. You can find my blog. You can book a reading with me on my website, ways to contact me, testimonials from people that have worked with me, upcoming events and past events, as well as the link. You'll find a link to my YouTube, this current YouTube channel. What else? Oh yeah, you can also you can find on my website. You can actually me on Instagram and on Facebook. And what else? Oh, don't forget to click on that link for the Herbal Limpia. It's the curanderismo.org website that I posted in there. That is for the herbal bath, the limpia, the baño. Please go check that out. It might be exactly what you need and you never even knew it, right? Okay, let's see. Just a couple more minutes and I'm out. This is the last chance. If you would like me to pull cards for you right now and give you a little mini reading. Oh, my little hair's coming out. I'm asking is that you introduce yourself and hit us with something that you would like to release during today's full moon, the current full moon. Okay. Don't forget to get out there and do your full moon work, your full moon rituals, or your meditation, your prayer, your journaling, your, setting intentions of what, just sitting under the full moon and having a drink, relaxing, whether you smoke, whether you drink, whether you just read a book. Well, I don't know if you can read a book under the full moon, but whatever you are choosing to do, don't forget to do it, because even though the full moon was last night, you can still use the energy of the moon tonight. And I personally use the full moon energy from the night before, the night of, and the night after. So today's the night after, so you're very much definitely in that full moon energy still. If you want to go a little bit further, even though I don't do astrology, I do know that the full moon lands in the different house for us, every phase. So go check that out. Go look up what house the current Aries full moon is for your sign. So if I'm a Virgo, I'm going to go look up what house the full moon is in for me today. I have my Moonology book and I should have brought it. Say, for example, it's in my second house. I'm going to look at my second house and see what it means. Maybe it's, I don't know, finances and something. Then I know that for this full moon energy, I can work on my finances because that's the house that this full moon is in for my sign. I know it doesn't make sense, but just look up what house is today's full moon in, and you'll start getting more information on that. Okay. Okay. I'm about to wrap it up. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all, number one, coming in here to support me, trusting me with a reading. Also, sorry, I had a thought. Being here, supporting me, and trusting me. So thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for everyone that shared it. Thank you for everyone that participated in the chat and that asked for a reading, introduced yourselves, and that shared with us what you would like, things released during the full moon. Those are personal things, and I appreciate you being here because this is a public platform. Again, thank you very, very much. And you guys can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, and through my website. Okay. Thanks again for being here again for the millionth time. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.